Welcome back FPL Manager to FPL Star. In today's video, I am diving deep into my wildcard team for Game Week 6. The international break is behind us, fixers are turning, and now feels like the perfect time to press the wildcard button. I will go player by player through my draft, discussing each player's recent form, fixtures, and underlying stat. By the end, you will see why I have built this squad. You will also find out how it can set me up not just for game week 6 but for the weeks ahead. So before starting, if you are new in this channel, please subscribe this channel for FPL content throughout the season. Now let's start. Starting with the man between the stick, Vicario from Spurs. He will play against Wolves in at home in game week 6. Wolves are struggling in attack with just 3 goals in their last 5 matches and one of the lowest expected goal in the league. Spurs meanwhile are solid at home with Vicario already picking 3 clean sheets in 5 games. Looking further more, Spurs next fixture including Leeds away, Aston Villa at home, both teams who have been inconsistent in front of goal. At just 5.1, Vicario offered both save potential and clean sheet upside. He is the best option for game week 6 right now, but if you want to go for cheap, then go for Petrovic from Bournemouth. He is just 4.5 million value. Now on to defense. The first defender here is from Arsenal and he is Gabriel. He will play against Newcastle in game week 6. In game week 6, Newcastle is a tricky fixture, but Arsenal defense is still one of the best in the league. Newcastle have looked flat in big games and Gabriel remains a huge threat for set pieces. Arsenal next fixture, West Ham home, Fulham away, very attractive, so he is decent shout for game week 6. Now move on to the second defender and it's Calafiori from Arsenal. Another Arsenal defender, Ricardo Calafiori, who looks to be nailed down in left back position. He is just 5.7 million value and offer attacking potential. Double up on Arsenal defense is Rixi away at Newcastle, but the run after that is gold. And Arsenal has the best defense in the league, and Calafiori is also a huge threat from set piece like Gabriel. Even recently, he has got more chance than Gabriel from set piece. So he's a solid pick for game week 6 Wildcard team. Now move on to the third defender and it's Senesi from Bournemouth. He will play against Leeds away. Leeds created chance but are conceding too many and Bournemouth have been doing good defensively. At 4.7 million value, he is great enabler in this squad. He is a defensive contribution point magnet. He has already got 8 DEFCON points. So even if Bournemouth concede goal, you can still got good return from Senesi. That's why he is locked in game week 6 wildcard team. Now move on to the midfield. The first midfielder here is Semenyo from Bournemouth. He will play against Leeds away in game week 6 and he is 7.6 million value, nailed player for Bournemouth and the main man. He already got 3 goals and 2 assists in this season and he is perfect midfielder to own for your game week 6 team. I can't imagine a team without him right now. Now move on to the second midfielder and it's from Chelsea and it's Palmer. He will play against Brighton in game week 6. Palmer is the Chelsea's talisman. He also take the penalties and got the set piece duty and also the player of creativity. He has recently missed 2 matches because of injury, but now he is fully injury free and ready to open fire in front of opponent box. Brighton, on the other hand, concede a lot of chance away from home, so I really like him as a FPL Game Week 6 pick. Now move on to the third midfielder, and it's Kudus from Tottenham, and he will play against Wolves at home. Kudus has been electric in recent game week. He already got 4 assists in last 5 matches. The main creative spark for Spurs and look to be the only nail player for Spurs. Johnson, Javi Simons, Richarlison, all 3 got bench at least 1 match for Spurs, but Kudus is exceptional and Mohamed Kudus In game week 6, opponent Wolves have conceded 12 goal already in first 5 matches. So I think Kudus is a very good FPL pick for game week 6. Now move on to the fourth midfielder, and it's Rendes from Manchester City. He will play against Burnley at home. He has started in every match for Manchester City, and it is the most significant thing for Pep Guardiola player. He is the best creative player of Manchester City, and the ball supplier for Haaland. He is very cheap, just 5.7 million for an attacking Manchester City players is always worthy to go for. Now the real power comes in attack. Joe Pedro from Chelsea, he will play against his former team Brighton. He is in great form and that always keeps him in my plan. Brighton defense hasn't looked secure, so he could easily get a chance, and he will play most probably in number 9 position, so he will be the target man for Chelsea. He has 5 attacking returns this season already, and at 7.8 million value he is great value. Must have player considering his ownership 67%, and he fits the squad structurally very perfectly. Now move on to the second forward, and it's Erling Haaland. He will play against Burnley at home. Do I need to say anymore? Because Haaland is a beast. He already scored 5 goals. Burnley defense is the leakiest in the league, so he is almost essential. It's no-brainer to make a wildcard team for game week 6 without him. I think he will score more points than Salah in next 3 or 4 fixtures, so get him. Now move on to the third forward, and it's Victor Gyökeres of Arsenal. He will play against Newcastle away. He already scored 3 goals, and if you look at the Victor Gyökeres, he's the first choice number 9 for Arsenal. Probably be the penalty taker for Arsenal. With West Ham and Fulham coming up, I expect him to get mega haul. Now move on to the bench. Dubravka, my cheap backup goalkeeper. I won't play him often, but he will start for Burnley in every match as he is their first choice goalkeeper. He has got good fixture in game week 8 and 9 where I have planned to play my bench boost. My first sub is Dewsbury Hall, and he is just 5 million sure starter midfielder. He can score occasional goal, good backup for game week 6 wildcard team. He can be handy for game week 8 or 9 bench boost. The second sub is Rodon from Leeds. He is just 4 million good backup option. He has got decent fixture in my bench boost game week 8 or 9, so he can be handy if I want to play my bench boost in game week 8 or 9. Now move on to the last sub, and it's Iqbal from Burnley, another budget defender, just 4 million value. In game week 6 he has got Manchester City away, so no way I am gonna starting him in game week 6, but he is very good fit for my upcoming bench boost. So I think for game week 6 wildcard team I am gonna go with Igdal, and this depth allow me the flexibility and avoid being forced into transfer. For game week 6, it's no-brainer. Haaland captain versus Burnley. Vice captain is on Palmer for the home game versus Brighton, but realistically, Haaland should start. Long term, this wildcard team set up for fixture swing with Arsenal, Manchester City, and Bournemouth assets covering the mid-term schedule. And that's my FPL Game Week 6 wildcard team. And this team need 99.9 million and 0.1 million in the bank. And now I am gonna do you. What do you think? It's too heavy on Arsenal, or it's the perfect balance? Drop your thought in the comments, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe for weekly FPL content. Good luck for game week 6. Let's smash it.